In the magical continent of Elvaria, where dragons slumbered in crystal caves and ancient gods whispered through enchanted winds, there existed three powerful kingdoms, Soltheria, Verona, and Motivational. Peace had reigned for centuries, until a forgotten prophecy resurfaced, bound to change the fate of them all. When the crimson moon rises, one heart shall awaken the ancient power. Through love and loss, sacrifice and choice, the world shall tremble and only love shall decide its end. Unbeknownst to the world, this prophecy revolved around one prince and three princesses bound together by destiny, love, and betrayal. Princess Elenya was a scholar of stars, graceful and wise. Born under a rare lunar eclipse, she bore a crescent-shaped mark on her shoulder, a symbol tied to the gods of the sky. Elenya spent her days in Soltheria's towers, reading ancient texts, learning celestial magic, and preparing for her inevitable role as queen. But she was also burdened. Her mother, Queen Lyara, revealed the ancient prophecy declaring Elenya may be the key to controlling the crimson eclipse, the celestial event predicted to unearth powerful magic or unleash destruction. Princess Seraphina was no gentle lady. She was fire incarnate, a fierce, red-haired warrior princess who led her kingdom's army in golden armor. With her enchanted sword Pyra, she could summon flames and blaze through battlefields. She rejected arranged marriages and political alliances, much to her father's frustration. She believed love was weakness, a distraction from duty. But that belief would soon be tested. Princess Lyara was the most mysterious of the three. Pale as moonlight, with eyes that changed color like the leaves, she rarely spoke, but when she did, animals paused to listen. Lyara had a secret: she could enter dreams, see glimpses of the future, and walk through the veil, the barrier between worlds. Rumors said she had Fae blood in her veins. Some feared her, others worshipped her as a goddess reborn. In her dreams, she kept seeing one named Kaelen. Prince Kaelen of Draventhorn had been hidden away his whole life. His kingdom, nestled in the secret valley of Eldamar, kept his existence quiet, for Kaelen bore a dark curse. On the night of the crimson eclipse, a force of ancient power would either consume him or awaken within him a power no one could control. He was kind-hearted, intelligent, and haunted by dreams of fire, moonlight, and a voice calling his name. One day, all three kingdoms invited him to court, each seeking an alliance through marriage. Kaelen reluctantly agreed, unaware that his journey would spark the fire of fate. Kaelen arrived in Soltheria and first met Princess Elenya. They bonded instantly over ancient texts and cosmic lore. She showed him the lunar temple and spoke of destinies written in the stars. Then in Verona he met Seraphina, who challenged him to a duel. She bested him, laughed at his humility, and admired his refusal to treat her as
anything less than an equal. In time, the fire between them became more than just on the battlefield. And, in Motivational, he met Lyara, but not with words. She entered his dreams, appearing in moonlit forests and speaking riddles. When he finally met her in person, he knew her instantly. She whispered, "We are bound, Kaelen, since before the stars were named." His heart was torn. The land grew restless. Strange storms brewed. The crimson moon approached. To protect the realm, a council of mages summoned Kaelen and the princesses to face the mirror trials, an ancient magical challenge meant to reveal their truths. Elenya saw a future where she ruled alone, powerful, emotionless, unable to love. Seraphina saw a world where she gave up the sword to raise a family, her passion lost. Lyara saw Kaelen, dying in her arms, whispering that she had failed to save him. Kaelen saw all three of them, and the world in flames. From the ashes of the past, a forgotten enemy returned: Verona, the Shadow Queen. Once banished for trying to bind the kingdoms with dark magic, she now sought to use Kaelen's curse to remake the world in her image. She manipulated the courts, turned the kingdoms against one another, and revealed a painful truth. Kaelen was not fully human. He was an Orlin, a descendant of the gods and Fae, born to either restore the world or destroy it. To protect Kaelen, Elenya made a pact with a forbidden god, sacrificing her ability to feel love. She became cold, calculating, and powerful but distant. Seraphina, to save Kaelen from a fatal curse Verona cast, gave up her fire, becoming mortal. Her final words to him before collapsing were, "I would rather die a woman who loved than live a warrior alone." Lyara offered to merge her magic with Kaelen's and vanish into the veil forever, sealing the curse away, but they would never meet again in this life. The night of the crimson eclipse arrived. The skies turned blood red. War broke out. Verona prepared to consume Kaelen's soul. In the heart of the ruined lunar temple, surrounded by chaos, Kaelen faced the three women. Each held a piece of his heart. Elenya offered him power and destiny. Seraphina offered him love and mortality. Lyara offered him eternity and peace. Kaelen looked at them all and smiled sadly. "No throne, no prophecy, no magic is worth losing who I am." He stepped into the heart of the eclipse and released all his power, destroying the curse, shattering Verona, and collapsing the crimson moon into starlight. He vanished. Years passed. Peace returned. Elenya ruled Soltheria, wise and loved, but never married. Seraphina built schools and temples across Verona, teaching girls to fight and love freely. Lyara disappeared into the forests, guarding the dreams of the realm. And then, one day, a child with golden eyes and a crescent-shaped birthmark was found in a field of silver roses. He whispered the name, Kaelen. Some say he was reborn from love itself,